We are talking with Fairland Fergusson. She is the stunt rider at Cavalia, and I am so excited to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for coming.
So, okay, I got to ask you from the beginning. Were you just a little girl who wanted to ride, or were a little girl that said, "I want to ride in Cavalia"?
No, just a little girl that wanted to ride. I think all little girls want to ride.
I think so.
I just stuck with it, and so I actually was a completely normal horseback rider all the way up into my college life. And then in college I realized that trick riding and Roman riding even existed. That's what I do here at Cavalia, and it's stunt riding on horses, and I really didn't even know it existed. And then once I saw it, and I was like, that is for me. So I took my athleticism with the knowledge of horses and put it together, and it was after that actually that I realized Cavalia existed, because I actually had a friend that worked here. So after I graduated college, I came and auditioned, and it was a right fit for me, and I've been here 3 years now.
So how do you learn the basics?
Well, I mean, there's certain tricks that you start off learning, basic tricks.
Slowly, I hope.
Slowly, a little slowly, but it's funny because at a walk, a trick's totally different than at a run. So once you get a stable foundation at a walk, it's just, there's no trick, there's no training harness, you just do it. And, you fall off, you get hurt, and, you just keep going until you get it right.
Like most of us in riding.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's no tricks or gimmicks. As I said, it's just, determination and practice.
I have a friend, she's an older woman that did Roman riding, and I asked her how she learned. She said, well, in the very beginning, she had one Arabian and one quarter horse, and she said their movements were totally different. It was like, oh my gosh. So how do you pick the horses that you use?
Really, I mean, a lot of different breeds, a lot of different horses can do Roman riding, which is standing on top of two horses, 1 foot on either horse. And really, the movements of a quarter horse and an Arab can be very different, but
yes,
a quarter horse and an Arab could work. So, it's really just their temperaments. As long as they get along, they need to kind of have the same mentality. And one of the most important things is they need to be about the same height. So, you can't take a Percheron and a miniature and hope to have a good Roman team.
Right.
So, and just a lot of practice, helping them understand what you want, what you need, and practice. Get up there, you're going to fall off, you get back up, you fall off, and then one day you stop falling off as much.
Well, you didn't do any of that today.
No, hopefully not, but thank you.
But you brought up practice, and I wanted to ask you, of course, our viewers are interested in the horse.
Yeah,
and
of course.
How often do you practice?
Well, now here, because we do 6 to 7 shows a week, the horses always get at least 1 day off. It's typically 2. But because the horses do perform every night, we typically do not practice what we do in the show during the day.
Yeah.
We don't want them to get tired of what they're going to do that night.
Yes,
so
that makes sense.
Unless something goes wrong, I never practice Roman riding during the day.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
So we do come in, we exercise them. Every horse goes outside every single day for at least a minimum of an hour, and playing and basic riding under saddle and things like that. But as for actually practicing what we do, we don't.
Now, your horse, obviously, look at how beautiful he is.
See, he has red hair.
Yeah, I see that now. Now, does the light go on for him when the music starts, and he knows?
Oh, he knows. He's a paint, but he's a thoroughbred cross. And if anybody knows anything about thoroughbreds, they are always on. So he actually is an extremely hot horse, which is a very energetic horse, a horse term for that. So he's an extremely hot horse. So what he does is he runs back and forth really fast in trick riding. It's a perfect life for him because he loves to run. He just loves it. He would run all day, every day if he could. And, so when that music goes on and his cues come on, he's a ball of fire, and as soon as he gets on stage, you can just tell that's where he wants to be.
Yeah. Marilyn, I'm so sorry.
It's
Fairland.
It's a weird name.
It's an unusual name, but it's a beautiful name. Fairland, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.